Welcome to Hush Tarot 1111. I am Hush, coming at you live from none other than the Boom Boom Room with this very special candle wax reading, messages for the Divine Feminine. Now, this candle, guys, is coming from my very own collection. That's why you see a little bit of the herbs, and it's a lot bigger than the normal collection. Be sure, guys, to check out my Divine Feminine series, and this was in the color Golden Pink, which was heavily influenced by Aphrodite. So let's take a look at the messages for today. First and foremost, what you see here is parchment paper that I actually put down on the plate. But as you can see, when the wax melted, it did go underneath the parchment paper. So what I take that to be for a select few of us, I would say work on some of your protections, even though you are definitely out here doing a damn thing. Okay, what I'm hearing. There is some things that we're still seeping through, okay? And some of this is basically because you are still going through your healing. So just peel back some of those layers, okay? There's still some things under there that you haven't uncovered, okay? For some of you as far as healing, but for others of you, you are still vulnerable. So work on your protections just a little bit, okay? So that's the first thing that stuck out to me. But let's get into it. So first and foremost, okay, because this was the Aphrodite influenced candle, what I took from a lot of this, let me get my little pointer pen here. If you could see here, even right here, y'all, that looks to me like dick, okay, or penis. Okay, let's keep it cute for YouTube. So for some of you, you are definitely going to have your choice, okay, your choice of suitors. For some of you, male and female, because this also looks like a little vagina right here, okay, a little vagina just in between there, right here. So you may have your pick, okay, of male or female suitors, and female suitors for a select few of you, whether you are bisexual, pansexual, whatever, okay? But that is coming. For some of you, definitely getting hot girl summer vibes. So this looks like what? 1, 2, 3 penises, 4 penises, vagina. Okay, vagina. So you may even have 4 males and 1 female suitor. Okay, or you may have female suitors with big D energy. Okay, so definitely take a look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at something else here that I was saying as it pertains to the Divine Feminine. Okay, so inside here, these are actually herbs, okay? Now, these particular herbs, I'm going to keep that to myself what they were. But I noticed during the fire, they took the most the most energy. They kept the fire burning high, okay, on this candle. And so what I'm taking from that is rediscovering the essence of yourself, okay, is raising your vibration, okay? Keep that in mind. These are going to be the tools to help you continue to move forward, and people are starting to notice you, okay? For some of you, you're starting to feel a little more jazzy, okay, is what I'm hearing. You're starting to step up your game. Your creativity is on point as well, okay? People are starting to become more and more intoxicated by your presence, which is a very, very good thing, okay? Now, regardless of these burns here, what I'm seeing, just the way that they're trailing, okay, you're kind of doing away with your past. Let your past continue to flow, okay? Let it go and release. This is going to work out more to your benefit because as you can see here, it's cascading downward and out, okay? Let that go, okay? Don't worry about your past and as you can see here, right here, even on some of these pieces of the candle, you see that they're kind of dark and sooted. So what I also take from that, ooh, okay, I like that. So for some of you, you have recently had a partner or partners, okay, that have, for lack of a better word, done some things, okay? And I do feel as though these spots, okay, not recommend, what's the word I'm looking for? Reflects the amount of, for some of you, infidelities that you had to put up with this person, or broken promises. And as you can see here, they're all a part of letting it flow down the creek, okay? Because you're not dealing with that anymore. So this looks like out of all the penis shapes, this could have been a male partner. But I also see here that this is in the shape of a hand. If you can see here, this is like the palm, the thumb, and then the index finger going out. Okay, so when you look at that, this looks like oh, we're gonna do that today, huh? This looks like a balls. Or at least one, okay? And you're tired of catching, okay? Whatever is underneath them infectious balls as well. So there's a couple of meanings in here. So you're done with that, okay? Let it flow on and out, okay? Out of your life. You're done with it. But definitely as well, for some of you, that hand could also represent what I'm hearing is you're tired of life dealing you a bad hand. Okay, so keep in mind, everything that you're going through right now is a lesson. Okay, does it always feel good? Absolutely not. But you know, life isn't dealing you a bad hand. It's dealing you a lesson. Okay, and you just want to learn from that. But for some of you, okay, you're taking it to heart. Okay, and it's starting to really impact your energy, okay, as well. So that's why we see the little spots on the hand. Okay, so definitely get some energy clearing, okay, for some of you. If it comes in the form of SRT or some Reiki healing, I definitely recommend that as well, because you are going to need to recharge, and that may even be for one person. But for the rest of you, this is just saying, let it all go down the creek, kick that lying ass dude to the curb, no more broken promises. You are over it, okay? Because I'm hearing 3LW, no more, baby, I'ma do right. You can or you can't. Oh, be a man. Be a man. That's my jam. Okay. Some 3LW for you. No more, baby, I'ma do right. Okay. Now, what I also see out of this, if you take a look right here, this kind of looks like the shape of a toad, like an actual frog. And so what I get from that is toads often represent fortune. Okay, and wisdom as well. So you're definitely having some enlightening moments as it pertains to your self-love, okay, as well. So what I would tell you to do is continue to work on your self-love. Do some affirmations as well. And for those of you that are dealing with this, okay, I'm just feeling like life dealt you a bad hand. This toad is here to remind you, because this even looks like an eye. Okay, this toad is here to remind you that there's a lesson in everything, and it's going to be okay. You're just going to have to trust the divine. Okay, be more open to receiving the lessons as well. Because see, even on this angle, if you look at it, it looks like someone is holding, you know, just a bunch of clutter, focusing on what was lost, okay, or what it is that they don't like. Okay, start thinking about the things that you do like, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, for some of you, that may be this toad or this frog is also indicative of where you're about to go. So maybe you may be spending a summer vacation as well, somewhere where there may be a lot of like swampland. Okay, frog. So you could be visiting Louisiana this year, could be going to New Orleans, could be going to the Everglades is what I'm also hearing. So somewhere where there's swamp and marshland. So enjoy that vacation. It's going to be very, very enlightening for you. Okay, is what I'm saying. Now, let's take it right over here. So there are a couple things inside this little hubble that the frog is looking at right here. So for some of y'all, this does look like a fly. Okay, just right here in the middle. So you see how that frog is eyeballing that fly. So there's an opportunity coming here, but you're going to have to pace yourself. Okay, you see how he's just sitting patiently, and this kind of looks like he may even be questioning, like, is it worth it for a select few of y'all? Like this big old juicy morsel right here, it's just sitting there lying in wait, but is it worth it? So for some of you, this may be coming in the form of a job opportunity. This also could be a reflection of where you're moving forward in your life. For some of you, this may be even a love offer as well. You have to think on it, let it marinate, okay? Because it may not be what you think it is, or there may be some other hidden factors as well that they haven't told you. Okay, so you want to pay very, very close attention to that as well. Now, also, if I get a little deeper, they also look like shoes, okay? Right here, this kind of looks like a ballet slipper, okay? And it looks like it's in first position. Okay, so one shoe here, the other shoe is there. So for some of you, you may have a daughter that may be looking into ballet, or you yourself could have been looking into dancing. Okay, some ballet dancing, getting yourself back up there, just kind of getting into the flow and reconnecting to your goddess energy is what I'm hearing. I like that. Okay, and just above this, okay, this was actually a part of the candle's breasts here that melted, okay, on top of the shoe. So yeah, definitely reconnecting back to your feminine energy, your feminine roots. Okay, now notice here, this part actually stayed intact. This was the nipple area for that breast, and it's sitting on top of the shoe. So this may even be for one person. It could be one of the reasons why you stopped dancing was because you had an issue with your breasts. Maybe they were too big, is what I'm hearing. But you also could have been with the little hole here, or the damage. You may have had to have some type of correction on your breast, because I'm seeing some holes here. So you could be a breast cancer survivor, okay? And maybe just dealing with everything that you dealt with is the reason why you had to stop dancing, and you want to now pick that back up. So if you are a breast cancer survivor, just congratulations on that, because I do see that there is a little soot here. So you still are in the process of healing. Okay. And if you do have some worries that your cancer may be coming back, just continue to monitor it. I feel from what I'm seeing here, it looks like it's just flowing outward. Okay. Out of the body. So definitely help yourself along with that. It could be just a matter of just changing a few extra things about your diet, but based on the way that it's flowing out, okay, it's leaving the body, okay? But now you're in the process of healing. So congratulations if you are a breast cancer survivor, okay? Now, what I also find interesting, y'all, is this was the hip piece, okay? A piece of the hip going around the thigh. Now, what I find interesting about that is this particular part that melted, okay? So right here, it kind of left, it looks like a hand. It looks like like someone's pointing outward and up, okay, through that split thigh. And so for some of you, I do feel as though that could be in relation to maybe some body issues that you may be having, or some stretch marks. You recently may have, had a child or whatever. And so now your body is just changing and you're not used to that. But just know that you are beautiful as you are. Okay. With those marks, you have earned them. Okay. Inch by inch. But I'm also seeing right here as well, it looks like an M. If you take a look, where's my pointer? Right here, it looks like the letter M right on the booty cheek, okay? The hip to the booty cheek. So for some of you, you may have had a partner whose name starts with the letter M, okay? And I'm hearing you made a tattoo that ass. So that may not be literal. You may not have a literal tattoo of that person's name. It could be Matthew, Michael, Marcus, anything, okay? Montavious. Let's see, am I getting any other ones? Or somebody that you may even call moron, okay? Yeah, like they still have their mark on you, okay? And what I mean by that is you two may not even be together, but they are still thinking about you. They want you to know that you do belong to them, okay? Not in that weird possessive kind of way. So this is just a reminder that they're always going to be there. You are a part of them and they are a part of you. But if you two have not had sex, they're saying that they are still going to tattoo that ass. Okay. And if you have, listen, yeah, they're still there. They're still a part of you. Now, if you don't want them to be a part of you, it's time to shut that door and clear that energy out. But considering that it's still hollow here from the inside, it's giving me very open door. There's space for opportunity, but it's slightly blocked. See, there's a slight door for opportunity. And as you can see, that also kind of looks like, ooh, okay. So if you look at the inside mound, it kind of looks like a woman that is pregnant. Well, let me see here. Pull my plate up. If you see that shape, like this is her back and then this is her belly and her hips. So maybe you and this person with the letter M may have either talked about children or having children, or you could be expecting a child with this letter M person, okay, as well. But then it also looks like from this angle, okay, also looks like a stomach, like the like a literal stomach and anatomy. So this person could also make you sick to your stomach or make you very, very nervous, okay? Because of the status of where you guys are is the energy that I'm getting from this. But yeah, definitely that letter M is just letting you know that they're ever present around you as well, okay? Ooh, child. Now, also taking a look at this particular mound, from this angle, you see the frog, but this also looks like a an arch. So you could definitely be into, looks like, it reminds me of what do you call those skate park places where they run across the wave with their skateboard arching. So maybe for a select few of you out there, it's reminding me of this song Skater Boy by Avril Lavigne. He said he's a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. So for you, this also could be you. Maybe you want to get out there and you want to skateboard or relive your alternative roots. Okay, so you may be a person that lived, I guess you could say, that alternative lifestyle. And what I mean by that is maybe you weren't, tall tees and, jersey dresses, but you may have been, some Vans and some goth music. Okay. And you're just reconnecting to those roots. Okay. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's flair, their style, or their aesthetic, but that just kind of reminded me of that. Let's see what else here. It's a lot of messages flowing right now. Okay. Let me do a quick scan. Oh, I wanted to talk about this real quick. So this was actually a piece of one of the arms, okay, as you can see here. Now, this one was actually the left arm, sorry, the right arm, okay? So the right arm is a part of your masculine energy. And as you can see here, it kind of broke off, but not too much. And then you still see some of the herbs inside of it. So what I take, and it's chipped at the bottom. What I take from that is some of you, I'm just tired. I'm tired. The way this fell off, and I think I have a recording of it. Some of you that are still resting in your masculine energy, it's because we know that it is due in part to survival, but Spirit is letting you know that everything is going to be okay. Rest in your feminine for a little while, okay? Just rest. I know life is hectic and there's always something happening, but it's just time to rest in your feminine energy for just the briefest moment, okay? Because when I put this down, this also looks like a seat, okay? A throne or a couch. It's just time to relax. Get out of that masculine energy for 10 minutes if you can, okay? For some of you, things are getting harder, okay, to maintain or harder to hold on to is what I'm getting, which is why it also fell. There's a reason for that, okay? You've been in your masculine energy so long, it's time to revamp who it is that you truly are. So be open to it, okay? Be open to what Spirit has to have for you, okay? Sit down for 2.5 seconds, okay? Ooh, my voice is going out, y'all. Anything else that I see here that is pertinent? Let me see. Okay. There it is. Okay, so y'all, because this is a love candle, okay, it technically was a love candle, I can't help but see it. This looks like a labia, okay? This looks like another vagina. So first of all, pussy power is what I'm hearing, recognizing your power, okay? So for some of y'all, you're about to put it to work, okay? That pussy is going to work, okay? For some of you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are, doing the wrong things to it, but I do feel as though you may be getting it in. So for some of you that have been, maybe celibate for a while, you may say, okay, you know what, I'm not interested in being celibate right now. So you're trying to work it out because it's kind of closed. Okay. So for some of you may also be looking into celibacy as well. Because it looks, if you take a look, it's very, very closed up. Okay. It's sealed. So for some of y'all looking to open up that thing, okay? Because as you can see here, there are some penises around, okay, flowing to it, okay? But it's almost like, it's like picking the right sugar, okay? So for some of you, it's almost like, what are you willing to do to get into the doors of ecstasy, okay? So some of y'all, you're fully aware of the power that you're wielding, okay? Continue to work on it, sharpen that, because even as I look closer into the pussy from this angle, it does look like someone is meditating, okay? This also looks like someone that is really getting to know themselves. Their hands are folded into their lap, their legs are crossed, okay, and they're just taking everything in. So definitely somebody's in their high priestess pussy energy as well, okay? So use it wisely, okay? I do feel as though for some of you, some of these suitors, you're just gonna from the gate, no, this ain't gonna work, okay? Because this newfound sense of yourself is not going to allow you to just accept dirt, which is why they're telling you to let this go and release, okay, is what I see here. And then we have this little smoosh here, and to me that actually looks like a blossom, okay? So there are parts of yourself that you are rediscovering, and they're busting out. So for some of you, you may be even discovering new things about yourself that are coming on suddenly. Okay. And they may be very shocking to you, feminine, but just embrace it all. Okay. Don't be scared. And if you have any particular questions, you're definitely able to reach out to maybe a friend group as well that can answer those questions for you, or they can point you into the right direction is what I'm also saying. And so here on this angle, it was the frog, but this also looks like a pool. So again, I'm seeing some vacations coming up, and it is June. So it's hot girl summertime. Okay. So just have fun, relax. And is there anything else? Because I keep seeing like this may be, and I see two. So this also looks like two people kissing. Okay, here. So you may find romance somewhere on the beach, but for some of you out there, if you are a LGBTQIA identified person, there may be some hookups, okay, some connections here, because this also looks like, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but this also looks like frottage. So some of you may be even experimenting, and there's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead and get your experiment on, especially if you're more in your feminine energy, because this is for the divine feminine collective. So if you are male in body and you identify with the feminine energies, there's definitely some connection about to take place here, or maybe you're delving further deeper into what you like, okay, your passions and who you mostly connect with, okay, because this is definitely two penises kissing. And for a select few of you out there, because I kept picking up on like experimentation and bisexuality, this also looks like there may be you may be engaging with two men. Okay. You may have a twosome. Okay. Because this also looks like, to me, this looks like a booty sitting on top of both of these penises. Or for a select few of you out there, you could have, maybe two suitors that you're bouncing back and forth between. Okay. And you have control over them both. I ain't mad at you. Okay. So if you got two people that want to do for you, and because if you take a look here, this looks like the behind, and then this looks like a figure. So yeah, you definitely have both of them in charge. Now they may be getting on your nerves at the moment, but based on this position, you have it all together. But look at here with this piece of parchment paper here. We're just going to flip that over, because again, that goes back into just revealing things about yourself. Yeah. So there's definitely some hidden truths, okay, that you're not really telling yourself the entire truth about this dynamic, okay? How much you actually enjoy it for a select few of you, if that is a thing, okay? But yeah, definitely stay within your realm, okay? Just be real about everything. Yeah, I see. This looks like someone watching some situations go down. This could even be a party. Okay, so for select few of you, it's just going out and enjoying yourselves and partying. Okay, now this also looks like a wing attached to a back, so you definitely have some angelic assistants, okay, watching over you. They got your back. Okay, it looks like a little what's that thing? The not the baby cupids, the cherubs. That's what I'm thinking of. So yes, somebody's definitely watching you. So be very careful if you're out there engaging, and this could even be a spirit baby. So if you're watching, okay, if you're getting your freak on, just be very, very careful about who you choose to conceive with, okay? Because for some of y'all, and giving that it's a cute little pink baby tush, okay, definitely a little girl. So be very, very careful. And y'all, I think this is all that I can interpret from this candle right this minute. If there is more, I will post it later on in the comment section. But if you like this reading, if it resonated with you, then you know what you got to do. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Please leave me a comment, and I will be showing you just a small progression of how the candle burned. I do remember that it also split in the middle as well. And so what I take from that, because when the max wax melted, it went straight down the middle of the body. You're undergoing a brand new transformation, and some of it is so quick and abrupt that you did not feel like it was coming. So even on your level, okay, your divine masculine energy as well is being ripped from you. You're going to have to rebuild that, okay? Remember, we're all masculine and feminine energies, but it's going to be a new perspective. Some of you are not going to be bag chasing like you thought. So that's part of what spirit is chasing away from you, but y'all will see that. All right, but like I said, thank you so much for continuing to support me. If you have been purchasing your t-shirts, please do me a favor. Duet me on TikTok, duet me on Instagram, tag me, because I will be doing a giveaway for a lucky winner, because I am just so grateful that you all are purchasing my merch from my shop. So I just want to see where all the high priestess pussies are at, okay? Or where are the erotic empresses, and where are the people that are still doing hard time at KCC? I support it all. I'm going to sign out now, but again, thank you guys so much for just coming into the Boom Boom Room and allowing me to be my nasty old self per usual. And as I zoom out, this actually looks like a rose. So roses represent passion and new beginnings and romances, and all that is definitely coming your way, friend. Okay, and I like that for you. So I'm signing out from the Boom Boom Room. Mwah. Love you all.